What's up, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Peter Gabriel, and we're moving to his third album, which is another self-titled album. I think it is often called 3, and I saw on Discogs that it is colloquially known as Melt, again, given the album cover, which looks like half his face is melting. But the first track on the album is Intruder. So one who intrudes, someone who imposes or interjects themselves into a situation or location where they are either not welcome and or not expected. And of course, an intruder, it can be a more criminal label, but it can also be a social designation. They had like, hey, hold on, this is between me and this person. Don't intrude on our conditions or our interaction. And then again, you can be an intruder if you break into someone's house. So that would be a more intense and dangerous articulation. I don't imagine it to be that literal. Now, of course, I might be wrong, or it might function on multiple levels. But when I looked at the title, I was thinking of someone who interjects themselves into a situation where they were not invited. So let's see what it is in practice. And once again, big thank you to Phil for providing these Peter Gabriel albums. This is Peter Gabriel. The song is Intruder, and it's the first song on his, I think, 1980. Do I have that right? Let me make sure. Yes, 1980 third album, which, as I said, is also known as Melt. Oof. Sounds like someone playing the wind chimes. Whoa. Wicked. not behind me, is he? My bated breath is charging the air as the suspenseful feeling surrounds me. I mean, that's crazy. I wonder, like, what mentality or what mindset did he get into to inhabit this character? But he did a really good job because, okay, so it starts and it's, like he's good at walking silently across the wooden floor and he knows where to go to get the valuable items. It's like, oh, he's really talking about an intruder, someone, like a cat burglar. But the more it goes on, the more that you realize it's not just that. It's not just that he wants to come into a house and steal things and, sort of get out before anyone sees him. He likes inducing terror. He likes the idea that someone knows he's there and is unsettled by that. And so, he's like this. It's more than mischief. It's like malice. Like, he literally is someone who you should feel danger about. And then eventually he's saying, like, I like the smell and the feel of your pretty dresses, which not only gives it a more, like, stranger, like, criminal man sneaking into a woman's house, but the idea that there's, like, this psycho-emotional pleasure and, this perverse pleasure that this person is deriving from this act of intruding, like penetrating into someone's home and making them feel scared in the one place that they shouldn't feel scared. So yeah, it's a really creepy song, but I think it's really well done, and his vocals, again, they're articulating this sense of malice, and he's almost like maniacal at some point, that like it's number one, again, like he's good at what he does, he's quiet, he knows how to get in and to sneak around and to get into places he's not supposed to be. And then secondarily, he's enjoying the suspense of it. He's enjoying the touch of their clothes and, the smells and, like, the scent in the house of someone else's comfort zone where he's not supposed to be. And then lastly, he's deriving pleasure from the anxiety, from the terror, from the worry and the scared feeling that they have. So it's truly wicked. And the Sonics, again, they have this creeping, like I mentioned, it's almost like it's playing wind chimes. It's like, sort of the sounds in the house when it's dark and you don't know, like, is that somebody or is that just, the wood sort of creaking when it's, sort of shrinking or expanding, whatever it is at night. And, sort of the sounds where it's like, oh wait, I guess that's just the furniture. I guess that's just, like a rustle of wind in the house. So it feels like the Sonics, they're dissonant, they're unsettling, they're creepy, and they're articulating exactly the scene that he's painting. So yeah, a really incredible opener and a bold tune. It's a dark tune to write. It's like, a Criminal Minds episode in song form in 1980. So a really interesting one from Mr. Gabriel. Once again, big shout out to Phil for providing these albums, as well as to AK and others who've commented on the Mr. Gabriel journey so far. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.